A lot of questions about this. So this client of mine, you can go back. I've been doing the same formula for like 10, 15 years. But even if you go back on my account here, you'll see lots of posts with this same girl. And for at least, 5, 6 years I've been on here. Anyways, what I use is 12-stroke O. I'm using Wella. 12-stroke O mixed with 12-stroke 1-1, okay, equal parts. And then a dot of 𝗧𝒢𝗄𝒃, which is a pure ash, okay? And then I'm using double 40, means, so if I'm using 60 grams of color, then I'm using another 120 grams of 40 volume. Now, with a high lip color, it is super, super important that this goes on a level 6 or higher. Now, I have used it on my level 2, 3 roots, and I'm gonna insert what that looks like right here, okay? And that's my son when he was a little kid. And then this was actually on like a news station. Somebody took a picture of us. Anyways, I love that picture. That was me with that same formula on a level 2, 3. Okay, so there's a lot of warmth there. It is super important when you're putting this on a client of a level 6 or higher that the first 45 minutes is crucial. It's the lift. The second 45 minutes is the deposit. So they are gonna sit for about an hour and a half easily. Right after I apply her root color, I put a processing cap on her. And then if it's hot outside, she sits outside on the back deck. If it's cold, then we put her under a little bit of heat for that first 30 to 45 minutes. And then she just processes, okay? She loves that color because it's not like that bleachy white. She doesn't like that. She does like a little bit of warmth in her hair. But yeah, and then I installed 2 rows of the Swan method. Each row has 100 grams, so a total of 200 grams of hair. We do texturize and layer, so we take out some of that weight. But with the Swan method, it only takes me 20 minutes to install each row. And she goes about 15 weeks between installs. They last. So there's no damage, there's no tension alopecia, there is no side slipping. That doesn't happen with the Swan method. So if you want the Swan method in your hair, I do have stylists around the US and a couple in Australia and Canada that do the Swan method, or you can always come to Tone Hair Salon, Raleigh, North Carolina. I also teach online, so once you sign up for the class, which I do have a Black Friday deal going on right now, then you also call and you can do a one-on-one with me anytime you want. So that's what we do, online course, and then you can always FaceTime me if you can't make it out, if you need any more extra help with it, but I am there for you. I invented it, patented it, and that is the Swan method. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, comment below. Bye.